Hi everyone, I am Rose and I'm going to be helping my mommy show you guys how to make the P, B, M, and W sounds. We are going to be using peanut butter, honey, maple syrup, and marshmallow fluff.
All right, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Practical Therapist. As my mini-me said, we're going to be talking about how to use some common food items to make the B sound or buh, P sound or puh, M sound or and W or wah. So these sounds are what we typically call bilabial sounds. The term bilabial is a medical term that basically means using both lips. So the four sounds that we just mentioned require that a person brings both of their lips, the top lip and the bottom lip, together. So, what we're going to be talking about today are the muscles, specifically the lip muscles, and how we can use these different food items here on the desk to facilitate lip closure. So, if you're able to just strictly model this for your child, that's great. But you may have a child that has a neurological disorder such as cerebral palsy or a genetic disorder such as Down syndrome, which makes their voluntary ability to close their lips on their own difficult. So that's what these food items are for. So we have peanut butter and honey. However, I know that some children may be allergic to peanut butter and honey, so I also wanted to provide two other alternatives. So the alternative to peanut butter would be marshmallow fluff, and the alternative to honey would be maple syrup. And here's some other materials that I also like to use when I'm in a patient's home: a tongue depressor or a used popsicle stick, gloves, and also a spoon that can also be used. So, for the purposes of you at home, if you don't have a popsicle stick or a tongue depressor, you can definitely use a spoon from your kitchen. Just make sure that it's been cleaned and sanitized. I always follow universal precautions, so I always glove up when I'm in a patient's home. However, if you're working on this technique at home with your child, just make sure your hands are clean and sanitized. But you can also use gloves as well if you don't want your hands to get extremely sticky. So I'm going to go ahead and glove up. And I'm first going to demonstrate this technique with the tongue depressors and then lastly with the spoon. First, we'll try some peanut butter. So let's say you want the top lip and the bottom lips to make contact. What you're going to do is take a clean stick or tongue depressor and you're going to dip it in the peanut butter. I'm going to bring this stick close to the camera here so you guys can see. I'm going to make sure that there's enough peanut butter on the stick. That way you know there'll be enough to smear or spread on the patient's lips. All right, so here we go. We're going to do the bottom lip. And as you can see here, I am putting the peanut butter right at the very top of the lip and here at the very top of the lip here so that both lips will begin to automatically close. So go ahead, Rose, close your lips. Good. And what she's trying to do here now is fold her lips inward like this.
Mm.
And these are the muscles being activated, bringing these two lips together and also having them come together and press together for your P sound, your B sound, B, your M sound, We'll talk about W in just a second. All right, Rose, good. And you'll also see that sometimes the tongue will also come out to assist, but this technique is really to just facilitate lip closure, to have your child be able to bring their lips together. So that was the demonstration with peanut butter.
It was creamy, Mommy.
I know it was. Next, we have honey. So I would open the spout on the jar of honey here and make sure I have just enough. Honey, again, is a little bit more liquidy than peanut butter. So you want to make sure that you have just enough that's going to stay on the tongue depressor and not fall off. So again, we're going to do the same thing here. Apply a thin layer of honey to that top lip and a thin layer at the bottom. Again, honey is another very sticky substance, and you will encourage your child to close their lips. Again, for the sounds B, B,
M. And P.
For P.
And what?
We haven't talked about W yet, Rose. All right, next we have maple syrup. All right, we're taking a clean tongue depressor stick again. It may be a little harder to see in the camera, guys, but I'm going to flip it over. Hopefully you guys can see that maple syrup.
I see the maple syrup.
I know you do, Rose. Top lip, bottom lip. Mmm. Good. Mmm. Very good. Good job. All right. All right, guys. Finally, we have our marshmallow fluff. This time I'm going to use the back of the spoon. I want you guys to see that. So I will take the spoon, dip it into the marshmallow fluff, and to make sure I have just enough here. So you can see it's very sticky, so you don't have to worry about it dripping off the spoon. Okay. So here. All right. Ready? All right. All right, Rose, I want you to try to get all of that off.
It seems like off.
I'm also going to put some on my lips as well to demonstrate.
It's good too.
Now, one thing I want you guys to note here with the marshmallow fluff, it's very sticky and it's a lot, and it takes a lot more work and effort to get the marshmallow fluff off of your lips. So what ends up happening, your lips sort of extend and protrude out like this as well as it moves, as your lips move back and forth as a unit. And if you think about the W sound, you're rounding your lips, not necessarily pressing them together for P, B, and M, but almost making them into like a circular shape for W. So all of this motion here, even as you try to work hard to clear something that's extremely sticky and thick like marshmallow fluff off of your lips, you're going to automatically as well extend and protrude your lips and move them front and back, front and back. And if you think about the W sound, your lips have to come forward and then they have to retract back. W. There's your W. W. Did you get it all, Rose?
Yes.
All right, good job. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. So again, we just wanted to come and show you some different type of food items that you can pick up at your local grocery store that you can use to help facilitate lip closure and also lip rounding for what sounds again, Rose?
P, B, M, W.
That's right. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.